that our table legs are ready, the next step is to work on the skirt boards for this project. For this part, we're going to be using the 4x1 true stock lumber as it comes in at a true 4-inch wide board, which is perfect for a table skirt. The space between our table legs will be 12 inches, but we will be adding a 1/2 inch tenon on either side of these boards, so I'm cutting these to 13 inches long to allow for that dimension. Next, we can set our router table up to cut a 1/2 inch tenon with a 1/4 inch shoulder on either side. We can match this with a 1/2 inch mortise in our table legs, and this will give us a perfect fit to assemble our table. Once the tenons are cut, I like to remove just a little bit off the end to make sure that they sit flush against the top of our table leg. When we cut the mortise of our table leg, we left a small roundover at the bottom of the mortise, so this is going to make sure that there's plenty of room and it's not going to stick out past the top of the table leg. The next thing I want to do is add a little bit of detail to this table skirt and give it a more mid-century feel. I decided to go with a curved cut on these skirt boards to accomplish this. To do that, I used a protractor to trace out a curve on the plywood template that I can use as a guide for my router. I'm using a bandsaw to cut the template as perfect as I can, but this can be touched up using a sander later. Next, I'll cut the rough curve into the skirt boards using a bandsaw, but I'll make sure to stay away from my line about 1/16 of an inch so that the router can touch up the rest of it. Next, we can attach the plywood templates to the skirt board using tape. Then we can use a flush trim bit on our handheld router to perfectly smooth out the profile to match the template. Now that the parts for my table base are done, we can sand the skirt boards and the table legs and get ready to assemble the base. This is an easy way to create a high quality table base. If you're looking for something a little more DIY friendly, you can also check out Osborne's custom table base kits. You can build your own on our website and get it shipped to your door ready to assemble. If you're interested in learning more about how to create your own custom table, you can check out the links in the description below. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.